Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the next episode of Destiny 2. The last one was quite eventful. But today, we're heading back to Neptune to continue our questionings. We have a few things to do. We've got to go to... We've got to go and do that. We've got to get this too. I think I'll just load in up here. We'll load in up here. We'll swing by, Nimbus. I don't know why I was going to call him Stratus then, but anyway. We'll swing by Nimbus. I still need to change that. That shade is shocking. In the last one, we may or may not have witnessed not Fogoth, not Golgoroth. What's his name? Taken Ogre in the Dreaming City. Falling off the cliff randomly a whole bunch. It was crazy. It was wild stuff. So we have some new toys. But they're in the vault for the moment. We'll come back and check them out another time. I do still need to know which one of those rifles is the beast.
How's it looking out there?
About the same as it did a few years ago. Hasn't changed. Why are you flashing then? He's flashing?
Can't wait to see what you do with this.
Oh, we gotta do Blue Jay to unlock this. That's okay. Alright, let's make sure our quests are selected. Oh, this is going up as well. Make sure our quests are selected. Yeah. Petition. And the Akala complex. Maybe we go and check this out. Head to the Akala complex first, and then we'll go and figure out petition. Okay. Let's go. It is a really cool environment. Holy shit. Hello, everybody. There's so many people here. Get out of the way. They're just taking turns. Man, I haven't used this sidearm before. It's very slow. Ah, you got a shield back. What a dick. And the third. Yes. Good stuff. Haven't done that one before. We nearly did it the other day, but we failed. So I'm glad we got to do it now. Into here, into here. There we go. Good stuff. Okay. Next thing's next. Need to revisit Neomuna, not gonna lie. It is a really nice location. And that's why I'm revisiting it now. Like, we played Lightfall, we played through the campaign, we did like a little bit of bits and pieces, and that was it. We didn't stay and do like all the stuff because Strand would have taken forever to unlock, and I wasn't down for that. And now they've made all of the Strand stuff available for Glimmer, so I can just be Strand finally. So I spent forever grinding out stasis. And then there was like one more piece of stasis or something that was left, and then they ended up turning that into something that was easier to get, or they changed the bounties or the way they worked or something, and I was like, oh, well, that's a lesson learned. I can just wait. And eventually, it'll either be easier, well, not easier necessarily, it's not about the difficulty of it, but it'll be quicker, or I'll have nothing better to do, so I'll just do it. G'day, fella. You know, I think I'll go solar. Go with the solar one for now. It's T3 pieces of armor. I just make them get out of my life. I quit for a year after beating Lightfall. Loved the campaign, but didn't like the endgame. Was burnt out. Yeah. No, I totally get that. I totally get that. Like, I feel like it's a very, very similar story. Devour them, my babies. Oh, it's one of these again. Okay. More babies. Okay. Oh, hello. You're in very big trouble, Hydra. Yep. Ah, that's so good. Cool, Jack, you need to use one of the artifacts to boost Strand. Really? I feel like that you meant more from that, but also that it just sounds very like, oh, I should also use guns. Stop protecting your brethren. The Implement of Curiosity artifact has a lot of Strand stuff. Yeah, it does. It does. I had a look at that one. I had a look at a few of the others. We went through them all the other day. Yesterday, day before. Day before yesterday. We spent like 2.5 hours working on Strand, and I ended up with Tablet of Ruin. The Implement of Curiosity had some good stuff. It does. And we may change to it, but we didn't. There's one that boosts threadling damage, spawn threadling, shoot debuffed enemies, etc. Yeah. This one has a bit of an effect on that. It changes a few bits and pieces. Oh, it's done. I thought that we had one more wave left. Never mind.
What have we got?
Interesting. The Vex have been attempting to breach an air gap firewall in the old Ishtar Collective systems at Vale Containment. My initial investigation indicated those systems had been wiped in some sort of electromagnetic event. But perhaps in our haste, we overlooked something. Let us go discover what the Vex have been after.
Indeed. Yeah, at the moment, because we did have Thorn and Necrotic Grips on. But now we're just using Service Lazaki because I haven't used it before much. And we got this, so we got Picking Up an Orb of Power or Tangle grants Strand Weapons Unraveling. Rapid Final Blows with a Kinetic Weapon or a weapon matching your equipped super. We'll create a Tangle. So they grant energy for my super. Targets hit by Tangles are severed. Damaging unraveled targets with a weapon occasionally spawns a Threadling. Threadlings sever targets that they damage, and then because I've got the boots on, it also unravels targets that they damage. Machine guns increase reload speed, and they heal you because I'm using Lazaku. Defeating exhausted or severed targets with weapons that match your super energy grants super energy. And then dealing sustained damage to severed targets unravels them. Defeating a severed target creates a hotspot for strand energy, granting woven mail to nearby allies for a short duration. It also does like a pulse that damages shit. So that's pretty cool too. And then obviously swarmers. Threadlings spawn from tangles. Your threadlings unravel targets that they damage. And then finishers create threadlings. Weapon final blows have a chance to create a threadling. Threadlings travel further, deal more damage. And dealing damage generates grenade energy, which is currently my threadling nest. So it's sort of... It's not a perfect build, obviously. But pretty good. Pretty happy with it. I'm sure that there's plenty of things out there that people would be like, oh, but you've got to do this, you should do this, you should do that. I'll get there. I've been slowly tweaking things and changing things as we've been playing through these Neomuna quests. It's been good. Also, I'm starting to get sick again.
You know,
already.
Ever since we defeated Callus, I've been wondering a lot more about the Veil. I think we take it for granted. It's always been here. We always assumed that the Ishtar Collective brought it with them on the Exodus ship, but...
But now you question that assumption.
Nezarek seemed to know something, didn't he? When we were inside the Vex network, he said something about Savathun.
My memories cast shadows of Savathuns. Echoes of the time she and I were bound by her dark magic. The more time we spend here, the clearer the outline of those shadows become. The Ishtar Collective didn't bring the Veil here, Nimbus. Savathun stole it from the Witness and left it here. Quite possibly for the Ishtar Collective to find.
Why? Why would she do that? Isn't she our enemy?
She is. And yet at times, she is our ally. When it is convenient to her. And in that convenience, we find common ground. Or as a friend once said, the line between light and dark is very thin.
That's not what a friend said.
I hate that.
As do I.
A friend didn't say that. A friend didn't say that. That was Aldrin, not Crow. The line between light and dark is very thin. Which side are you on? Or something like that. Anyway. Everyone keeps telling me that Crow's a different person. Stick to it. One day I've got to do Dual Destiny. I will. I'll do it. I haven't done a lot of things. Like, this is like a bit of a series on Neomuna and Strand and stuff. We'll do another series on the Final Shape and the Inside of the Traveler and Ergo Sum and all that sort of thing. Because I've got to get Ergo Sum and I've got to do a Transcendence build and all that sort of stuff, which I haven't dabbled with yet. And then we still need to go back to Edge of Fate and do all the side quests for that. And, like, there's a whole bunch of things that we want to do. We'll get there. Soon enough. What? Oh. The Exo Stranger said that too. Oh, did she? Oh, there you go. Well, she's a friend. That's all right. I'll allow it. Don't you find it interesting that the Ishtar Collective is very similar to another symbol? We look at the Ishtar Collective symbol, it's very similar to another symbol that you might know. Oh, my throat's feeling really dry. Like, it's not... I don't have a cough yet. I'm clearing my throat occasionally. I don't have a cough yet. But it just feels really dry. So it's like... As soon as I start to have a sip of, like, a cold drink, instinctively I just start sculling it. So nice. Ishtar Collective. You probably come down here for the story, but I haven't been here in so long. This is all new. Not gonna lie, I might munch on something. I don't know why that would... I don't know why you'd lie about having a snack, but alright. Send me into the magic school bus, I'll fix your throat. No, that's okay. I feel like that would make it worse. I remember this room. Hello. Do we even really know what the Veil is? Did we ever really find out? Like, I know it was like... There was shit to do with the Witness and combining of his species into one being and whatever else. But, like, did we actually... Like, we still don't really know what the Traveler is. We kind of do. It's like the fruit of a tree of silver wings or whatever the fuck. But, like... What does that mean? And what is the Veil? Is the Veil the bottom half? The roots? Sort of looks like in the pictures. The diagrams. Who knows? Probably somebody out there that's read through all the lore stuff that's like, oh, well, you see. But even then, like, did we find out? Do we know? Unfortunately, even though once upon a time I used to play the hell out of this and know all sorts of different things about lore, and I used to read all the Grimoire cards and whatever else, it did get to a point when I started doing this annually, which was, I really, like, as much as there's one or two things that I have missed out on, it's been quite unfortunate because they've timed out or I misjudged the day that the server had shut off. I also lost a lot of the lore sort of beyond what you play and the occasional lore tab on a weapon or whatever. It's never explained until 3 seasons after Lightfall, which is funny. I remember learning about what it is, but I forgot. I'm pretty sure that there was a quest that I was doing to get the pistol that you learn a little bit. This might be it too. I know that there's quests that... Because this is a post-game quest. A post-Lightfall quest. Because it gives you stuff that is post-Lightfall. So it might be this quest. It might be this quest where you learn what it is. I don't know. I just remember when it first came out, everyone was like, so what is it though? Event? No? Event down? Down. Darkness. Nope. mean, there's red lights. And the only time the red lights aren't leading you to where you need to be, they're leading you to your death. So I'm just going to jump.
Excellent. That terminal is functional.
I remember this
I've
room
sent
too.
a data mining application to your Ghost. Upload it, and let's see what we can find.
Chioma Essie. Personal log. Incidental. Maya arrived yesterday with the Exodus Indigo. I should be relieved, but in light of the current situation, I don't feel much of anything. We're presently en route from Hyperion to the terraformed surface of Neptune. I'm scared. I'm so scared. We don't even know what we've lost. Comms are dead. It's just silence everywhere. We might be all that's left. Maya was right about everything. The cult, the end, how we'll survive. I hate this.
Chioma Essie was one of the founders of Neomuna. There's a part of the city named after her. This is like hearing a legend.
I knew of Chioma Essie and her wife, Maya Sandarish. They were Ishtar Collective researchers on Venus during the Golden Age.
Is this all there is? The one log?
No, there's an entire archive here. It could be the key to unraveling the mystery of the Veil.
Not to cut this short, but we've got incoming. There's Taken popping up all over the courtyard and... Tormentor! There's a Tormentor heading into the facility.
Guardian, neutralize the Tormentor. We can't lose this data.
Okay. We can do that. This should be pretty straightforward. I can hear him. You've been thinking about Lightfall, you really want to play it again? You can play it on a different character, or you can play just the random missions. Might force a friend to play. Yeah, good luck. I think it has the best final boss of all the DLCs. Yeah? Did you say something I wasn't listening? I don't know. I don't know how long ago that you missed the thing that I said. I've been listening to what Osiris and Nimbus have been saying. So many threadlings. Hey. Oop. Ah, the hell? Oh, I see. It's like you're not allowed to be on the outside. Things got orange. Nothing behind me this time? Alright. Frick. I just sprint over here. Oh, okay. Doesn't want you to be on the outside, huh? Threadlings don't understand how to attack him. It works, does the job. Keep on running. I feel like the one in that random lost sector or whatever it was that we did the other day, the solo. Oop. The solo op was tankier. This guy seems pretty squishy. Everything's red. Oh, he's angry. He's very upset. Okay. Go away. Oh, really? That's annoying. Bosses whose main mechanic is just pushing you off shit is really annoying. My friend played Destiny pre-Lightfall, but all that came from it was me bullying him in PvP, which is during the pinnacle of my PvP skills. Doesn't matter if he was new, then it doesn't mean shit. He you know. Round robin level up. Those knights jumping around like wankers on the outside is annoying me as well. Go away. Hey, big fella, hold on. I'll be right with you. That'll do it.
Exterior's all clear. How you doing down there?
The Tormentor is defeated and the area is secure. However, the remainder of Dr. Essie's logs are encrypted. She's using an adaptive Vex algorithm to protect them. It will take me several days to break through. Whatever this is, it must be valuable. Guardian, I recommend you check back here later to see what we've uncovered.
Meditate on your findings. I bullied him in PvP during the pinnacle of my PvP skills. It was the funniest shit ever. I told him to slide or jump out of cover if you have a rate upping. And then I sniped him mid-slide. He quit after that. I feel like I'd probably would have quit as well. Yeah. No wonder. No wonder. That sounds horrible. Meditation. Osiris has left a note behind for you. It reads, Guardian, I do not know where our... No, that's Cryptarch. I do not know. I can't do an Osiris. Where our research into the Veil will bring us. The work done by Chioma Essie and Maya Sundaresh is undoubtedly critical to our understanding of not only the Veil, but also its greater purpose in the Witness's agenda. We've only begun to scratch the surface. I wish there were more time. Regardless, even the beginning of our work has borne fruit in the further understanding of Strand through its source of origin within the Veil. The more we understand of one, the more we understand the other. In that, I believe there is hope. In the meantime, I believe there are other obligations that demand your attention. I will let you know of any future developments. Warmest regards, Osiris. Epochal integration. Okay. And we have another... A ring of twisted silver, set with a glittering emerald. Deftly, expertly, effortlessly. One possibly is unsewn and another is born. Tangles you throw, attach to targets, and detonate into a suspending burst. Destroying a tangle creates a suspending burst after a short delay. Threadling final blows create tangles, or reduce your current tangle cooldown. Yes, please. That sounds amazing. Sundaresh. Yes, see? Destiny does have a story, Robert. It is there. You just gotta find it. Just buried in amongst all the other stuff. How are you? You've been quiet for a long time. We've got to go play Overwatch. New hero came out. Yeah, it was like a week or two ago, wasn't it? Another Japanese hero. Oh, I might be thinking of the one before. No targets in proximity. Stats for all. Incandescent, sure, why not? Nanotech tracer missiles. Or harmonic resonance. Equipping multiple weapons from this set. I don't know what fucking set this is. What set is this? Grants this weapon increased reload speed and handling. It also deals increased damage versus targets wielding light and darkness. What the fuck? Oh, I should just read it. I should just read it. Thank you for the good stuff. And the posture check. I do need to sit up. I've been sliding. Shion. Shion is the new one, apparently. The second character that can't climb walls. Throw a bike at people? Still doing in and out. It's another heat wave. Ugh. Gross. I hate heat waves. They're the worst. I prefer a cold snap over a heat wave any day. It's never a cold wave or a heat snap. It is a wonder that we are still here. Keep it that way. The Ishtar Collective's researchers knew no bounds. Amidst a sea of their data, I found schematics for a weapon using the Veil's paracausal field as supplemental power. However, it appears the weapon project was abandoned early. I hope I could finish what they started, and so I share the fruits of my labor with you, Guardian. Fusing Golden Age designs with modern necessity involved considerable guesswork, made worse by the lack of an extant prototype. I took liberties with the original schematic, choosing what to preserve and what to discard, and how to harmonize elements. Elephants! You can harmonize elephants as well, apparently. Separated by centuries. The first fabricated pieces clicked into place, and abstraction became reality. But it is not what I envisioned. Too cold, impersonal, and utilitarian. I confess, I was sorely tempted to discard everything and start over. Yet, I knew if I gave in to that familiar impulse, the hours would slip into days, and then days into months, while I strained for the vanishing limit of perfection. In vain. In the end, I asked Saint if he could suggest some finishing touches. Engraving a pattern to the steel was his idea. I took his word for it. Aesthetic flourishes are not a strength of mine. The result is this weapon, a synthesis of desperate elements into an unexpected shape. I am eager to see what you add to it, Guardian. Oh, yeah? Okay. Cool. I mean, it's definitely like, let's strap a whole bunch of different weapons together. That's fine. Seems cool. I guess. Good. Masterworked. Yeah, alright. I don't think I can do anything. I can't give it tears or anything. I don't think. Can I? No, I can't. Oh well. Oh, I'll be keeping that then. That's a rarity. The origin traits from Root of Nightmares and Neomuna. Oh, there you go. Masterwork a piece of armor. Complete 3 master difficulty things and getting them rank 8. Rank 7, rank 8 straight away. Oh, I'll be rank 7, sorry. You know what I mean. So we have one more thing to do, and it is requires the completion of the Unveiled quest. Okay. The quest's just done now, hey? We gotta go do petition now. Do we have like a debrief or anything going on? No? No news? No? Nothing? Alright. Fine. You like the hand cannon? Yeah? We're gonna do this. We'll do this. We'll do this first, and then we'll do petition. Well, is this petition? Oh no, it's the same thing. Haha! I knew that. I understand things. It's interesting that they made it brain, element, solar instead of strand, which, you know, they do already have a strand hand cannon. I get that. But it is interesting they made it strand.
I'm seeing hostile
Hi, man.
movement in the city.
What do you have a thing?
Ready to take on some baddies?
Unveiled. Nimbus greets you with their usual enthusiasm. Guardian! Listen, Osiris just got in touch. He says his data crawler uncovered all kinds of weird stuff. Their smile becomes a little self-deprecating. You're better at understanding ancient history and, what the old bird call it? Paracausal studies? Something like that. The point is, I think you'll get more out of Osiris' data crawler than I will. Head back down there and take a look. Let me know if you find anything interesting. Okay. Data crawler's been hard at work, apparently. Don't know why Osiris couldn't tell me himself, but whatever. You kind of feel bad for hunters. Both their darkness subclasses, Arc and Void, are all pretty much outclassed by Prismatic and Effectiveness. Isn't that kind of the point? Like, isn't Prismatic supposed to be, like, a subclass with, like, a low barrier for entry, but gets really complex? Because from what I understand, a lot of people say the same thing about prismatic to everybody.
Welcome to Neomuna Civil News. I'm Jisoo Colorado.
Jisoo
The
Colorado.
astronomy department at SC University has petitioned for the city to expand its scientific presence on Triton. Astronomy chair Faruqi believes its radio telescope array, now used as a listening post, can be restored with minimal investment. Stay tuned to Neomuna Civil News for updates.
Jisoo Colorado. 99% sure that that is bloody... Oh, what's his name? The, voice actor that was in everything for a few years that also plays the Ghost. He plays the Ghost. He was Cade for a while. You know the guy. You know the man. Alright, let's pop this. Not bad. I like the speed of it. Speed's nice. Begin. Oh, one of them. What do we got? Solar's good. Stasis is good. Oh, that's a shame. You will face solar and void shields. Goblins spawn arc pools. Scions spawn void grenades. Enemies throw away more grenades. Void hurts. Barrier and overload champions. Okay, hold on. We gotta make sure we can deal with barrier and overload. Yes. It's fine. We'll just wing it. We'll just wing it. It'll be fun. That sounds trippy though. I like that. It was the point until Edge of Fate when they brought everything in line with Prismatic. Oh, did they bring everything else up? Did they? I don't know. They're still doing little tweaks and stuff, and I'm sure that they will continue to do some because they said they're keeping a skeleton crew on at least for a couple of months to balance, tweak, and bug
Let me
fix.
radio Nimbus and see what this is all about.
This place is cool.
Hey, Guardian! See that eyesore of a castle? There's a Vex mine hold up in there that's been hassling us for months now. Whenever the firewall patrols drive it off, it comes back. This time it came back with some serious defenses. We can't spare any patrols right now, but we can't leave it there either. What do you say?
We'll send that Vex mine packing.
Guess what they get? This is anti-barrier as well, so even if you try and protect yourself, it's not going to work. Overload, eh?
The entrance is protected by a mutating algorithm. Looks like some kind of fractal metamorphic loop. Ugh, my head is spinning just looking at it. Breaking this could take hours.
Hey, I bet I can help. Let me just get into their defense subroutines. Inject a little code here, rewrite permissions there.
Wait. You guys should be fighting each other. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Good job, grenade.
And boom! Logic bomb created!
I need that.
Careful with that, it's volatile code. And you can use it to blow holes in the Vex's firewalls.
Is that safe?
For you, sure. For the Vex, not so much.
Hunters have to put in more work compared to others, but when you do, they're super effective. I think it depends. It depends on a lot of different things. Maybe now, yeah. I think all the classes have complex things. I think hunters have a lot of time with Like, they are sort of... Their builds will be in a particular niche, and it's like, this is what you do. And if they are doing anything else, then it's like... Well, stop doing that, do something else. Do the thing you're supposed to do.
Nimbus, the hallway is blocked. We need another way around.
Let me check your telemetry.
They really don't want us going in here, huh?
I've identified a weakness in the firewall. Blow up those vex, and I'll make you a logic bomb.
Ow. Ow. Love it. Area hobgoblin now. I see how it is. I'll lose my nests. I'll lose my nests, but I'll create a lot more tangles. And I can still use the grenade. Oh, no, okay. Sorry. Sorry. That didn't happen. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works really well. I like that. I can give up my nests for that. Oh. Stop picking up the logic bomb. I want this. Oh, never mind. I meant to do that. I swear occasionally I can hear the games arcade still. Hey fellas. Oh. Hey, get out of here. Oh, suspend messes with overloads as well. I thought it messes with unstoppables. Maybe it's both. Uh-oh.
Nimbus, we've got a complication. The Shadow Legion are invading the keep too.
Oh.
The keep must be prime real estate, huh? Too bad we can't let the Shadow Legion get a foothold, or I'd say we let them fight each other.
He just got fucked up. Finishes spawn threatenings. Very good. I like it. I like that I could just sort of hang out and they'll clear a room out for me. Or confuse and stagger and weaken everything in the room.
There's the Vex Mind, and it's got some serious shields. Nimbus, got any more logic bombs for us?
Already on it, little buddy. Just keep fighting those Vex.
He's a terrible shot. Fuck. Oh, because I killed a goblin. Ha! Oh. Yeah, good. Ah. Excuse me? That's not very nice. Just take my super and fuck off with it. Uh-oh. Run further, mate. Let my fellas just handle a little bit down there for me. Oh, it's masterworked already. That was quick. I didn't think I'd made that many kills. But I guess it's a newer masterwork, so they're probably like, oh, you don't need to do a million.
And stay down.
Nice work. That's one less headache for me in the firewall patrols. Well, for now, anyways. That's the thing about Vex, right? Stop them 100 times and they come back 101 times. It never ends.
But now you've got us. We're in this fight with you.
The Vex won't know what hit him. We'll keep an eye on this, Keep. If there's any movement, you'll be the first to know.
I'm glad that there's plenty of this like VexNet style here still. Like there's still strikes and Neomuna's still here and all that sort of thing, because I feel like it would have been really unfortunate if this was just all gone. And I know that there was the Splicer season that introduced like dives into it on the moon and whatever, but I'm pretty sure they re-added some of them in Fireteam Ops or something. Oh, pardon me. Okay, I didn't want to look anyway. Fine. We head up here. To the Hall of Heroes. Hello.
So what do we got going on?
Oh, nothing apparently. Hold on.
Fine, I'm gonna start to think you got a thing for me.
It's the shadow of every story and memory and hope we brought with us. The stars are off limits, but the veil knits an entire universe for us. We just had to embrace it.
What? What?
So it turns out, no shocker, Blue Jay found the occlusion from the first Strider's records. I've got a bigger issue for you, though. My occlusion data crawler accidentally expanded to scan Shadow Legion radio chatter. It returned a hit. The Cabal discovered a new Vex operation looking for the occlusion and ordered their troops to steer clear. So the Vex aren't afraid of the occlusion. They want it, and they're tunneling into the Cloud Arc to find it. It all comes back to the first Strider. I need you to restore her memorial. Guess you could have seen that coming, huh? She was a legendary warrior, so you need to go over the top defending the city. And keep your eyes open. Shadow Legion troops might be carrying more telemetry about this Vex mission.
Okay. That guy sounds insane. He does a little bit. He was supposed to be like a criminal hacker or whatever at some point. It all goes back to the first Cloud Strider, a woman named Michaela Julaha. We don't know enough, unfortunately. Record keeping was spotty back then. We were fighting just to survive, so no one was keeping receipts. We should sift through centuries later. Oh, we could sift through centuries later. What I do know from the context clues is that the Strider was the first person to use the occlusion, and the only person who really knew what it is. Except maybe the Vex, apparently. All I know for sure is that she never set out to be a hero. She just wanted a safe home, where kids didn't need to fight every day just to survive. The Shadow Legion have uncovered a Vex tunneling operation, but the comms chatter Quinn has been able to pick up hasn't been very specific apart from that. The Shadow Legion have been ordered away from the operation, but that still leaves many places in Neomuna where the Vex could be working, and the Shadow Legion might yet be in active retreat. Sweep through the areas where Vex and Shadow Legion are fighting to rule out those areas, and collect encrypted data from them to analyze the further narrow down where the Vex operation could be. With any luck, the chase will help you bond with the Strider's legacy, but the defense of the city is the most vital goal. Unlock a terminal overload key chest in each occupied area of Neomuna to begin tracking the Vex. What? That's going to take days. That's days. That's days. Spend terminal overload keys, open them up in 3 different areas. Aw, man. Aw, man. Alright. Terminal overload, oh no. Terminal overload, I gotta say, is very repetitive. Like, there's definitely something about it that I sort of go, well, it doesn't seem right. Like, old mates, where is it? I've got it. I picked it up today. This one. Complete waves in terminal overload, right? Each round of terminal overload is 3 waves. But the thing to complete it is to complete 10.
Battles are won with strength.
Not 9.
Good to see you.
Even 12. 12 would be fine. But, no.
You got it.
No, it's 10. That doesn't make sense to me.
Platforms. It's incredible.
My favorite OST in that activity, but I do it 50 times for the title. Yeah, it's yeah. It's odd. There's a flag? What is this? Infiltrate the Black Garden to defeat the conceptual mind that holds the data you need. No, I did that already. What? What is that here? What the fuck is going on? Didn't I... Hold on. Hold on. Where is this? What is this? Where is this? That's not... Why are you tagged? Hold on. That's for Winter Bite, right? So hold on. If I... Now you're not tagged. I'm so confused. Hold on, if we pick this one, which is to open up a terminal overload key in 3 areas, it's not marked. This is, because it wants us to do terminal overload 3 times apparently, which we may as well do today because it's just sort of gone rollover, so that ship has sailed. Check on Osiris' data crawler for more information about the Veil's history. Data crawler has been inspected. So that's legitimately this. But that... Is it? Must be. Okay. That's... odd. Like, terminal overload is fine if it's like a brain switch off activity. And you could grind it, sure. You know, you can definitely switch your brain off and just be like, shooting, this is good. But it's kind of like Blind Well, in the sense that it's like, it's basically the same thing every time. And you rely on whoever turns up.
Chioma Essie, research log, the Veil. I don't even know where to start. When we landed on Neptune, there was something waiting for us. An alien structure. It's an electromagnetic anomaly. No mass, but a tangible surface area. It's like a thesis statement to the von Neumann-Wigner hypothesis. It's definitely paracausal, like the Traveler. Maya calls it the Veil. She says she heard the name in a whisper when she looked at it. When I asked her who whispered, she said it was her own voice. I still haven't had time to process that. Everyone on the initial survey team died. The minute they touched the object, they entered a state of brain death. All of them. To make it worse, the EM radiation emitting from the Veil is causing psychological distress in the exos that came with us.
Oh.
They've all described moments of intense, hallucinogenic reverie. Some of them went silent and rigid and just stopped. Maya called it billboarding. Something from the early days of Clovis Bray's Exomind project. She doesn't seem afraid or surprised. She's convinced this thing, in her own words, she says, it'll be our salvation.
Oh, shit.
Fascinating. This corroborates what Nezarek said, that the Veil survived Savathun's escapade. This must have been the root of Savathun's betrayal, stalling the witness's plan to buy time to counter it.
So, she stole the veil from Nezarek?
And killed him in doing so. It explains what happened to the lunar pyramid, why it's dormant.
And what about the rest of this? What happened to the Exos? Is that what happened to all of them?
I have some theories, but it's too early. Regardless, it sounds like the Veil had an ill effect on Dr. Sandaresh. We must be cautious. Hopefully the next log we decrypt will shed more light on this enigma.
Gioma Essie, research log. The Veil. We shouldn't settle here. It's a mistake. But Maya is insistent that we have to build our long-term shelters near the Veil. We're almost done constructing an enclosure around it. Once the field emitters are up, we should at least be safe from its radiation. The Siva tech Maya had on the Exodus was a lifesaver. Not only for building the enclosure, but shelters, tools. We'd be dead without it. But it still wasn't fast enough. The last XO in our group succumbed to brain death yesterday. Maya's quarantined the bodies for study. She says our next step should be finding a way to draw power from the Veil so we're self-sufficient. I'm insisting on turbines instead. But she doesn't think that's good enough. Not for as long term as this might be. Which, I guess. But I can't shake this feeling. Like we're making a terrible mistake.
I'm not getting a good vibe from this. Quinn says these records contradict some of her own. But there's a ton of references to Maya Sundaresh in our archives that are redacted. I'm worried, Osiris. What if everything we've been told our whole lives? What if it was all a lie?
Don't despair yet, young friend. The truth may be somewhere between these logs and what you've been told in the past. In my experience, history can be contradictory. Regardless, we won't know until we decrypt more of these logs.
It's kind of a mini reveal. That's what the Quicksilver on the exotic action auto rifle is. Yeah, because they're nanites. It's basically what powers the Cloud Striders as well. And it's on ships and sparrows and whatever else. It's not like Siva, but it's Siva adjacent. Or a different branch of the Siva family tree, I guess.
Gioma Essie, incident log. The Vex.
Interesting.
6 weeks ago, our settlement came under attack by an intrusion of Vex forces. It was a test of our defenses for a larger incursion. Yesterday, scouts discovered temporarily realigned architecture just outside the stronghold limits. The Vex had retroactively inserted themselves into Neptune's history, just like they did on Venus. But unlike Venus, something stopped them short of our habitat. They had to fight their way in. I think it's the Veil. Something about the paracausal nature of the Veil is preventing their temporal excursions. But the Vex aren't giving up. They did something to Neptune's magnetic field. Wove a sim into it. A screen to isolate us. It's a double-edged sword. The Vex screen hides us from the outside world, from whatever's happened. So we're safe. Ish. But we're stuck with the Vex. Thankfully, they're slow to react, and it's giving us time to research countermeasures. It's almost our anniversary. I should do something for Maya. She'll forget. She's always so busy. Computer, prepare food synthesis. File, Gioma date night 6. Oh, and add a bottle of port.
Osiris? You alright?
Yes, I'm fine. I just, saw shadows. My choices. Saint. Dr. Sandaresh and I walked very similar paths of obsession, it seems.
Oh,
Nevertheless, it appears that Neomuna's history is deeply tied to the Vex. Hopefully the next decryption will shed more light on this.
Gioma Essie, research log. Exos. Maya and I have built a working theory around the deaths of our Exo crewmates after their exposure to the Veil. According to Maya, Exo minds contain a combination of Vex radiolaria and something known as clarity. Radiolaria are alien microorganisms living within a hive mind state. Or, I suppose more accurately, a community. Clarity is, Maya described it as a paracausal power derived from an alien artifact. Something Braytech had kept secret. Something Maya thinks the Veil and this artifact are related. That the paracausal force from the Veil overloaded their exominds. Unraveled them. It's like taking a powerful magnet to an archaic magnetic storage device. Full erasure. But Maya, she thinks we can reverse engineer this phenomenon. Use it to write data to a clarity-infused object. Fabricate consciousness. Scientifically, the process seems sound, but morally... Maya keeps saying that we're past the point of morality. She said that. She's convinced that our survival hinges on mastery of the Veil. It's like she's the one unraveling. I feel like I'm losing her. But every time I try and push, I feel her move a little further away. I don't know if I can lose anything else. How much more can any of us lose before there's nothing left?
Nimbus, how much do you know about the Cloud Strider's creation? The technology used?
You don't think...
I make no assertions yet. But I worry that your neon-lit city may have darker roots than either of us knew.
Oh.
Chioma Essie, research log, SIVA. SIVA is a nanotech fabrication system, intended to be used by Exodus ships to rapidly build necessary resources from base matter. Maya calls it Willa Bray's obsession, without a hint of self-awareness. But we both see the potential it poses for the future. Each nanomachine in SIVA's design is an independent, thinking machine, utilizing a distributed quantum network to coordinate movement. Like a mechanical version of Radiolaria. Probably where the design was inspired from, if I'm being honest. But the design can be pushed. We're looking at ways of incorporating components from disabled Vex and erased exominds. If we can insulate the nanomachines from the radiation that killed the Exos, maybe their deaths won't be for nothing.
Wait. Does this really mean I'm part Vex?
Well, it's too early to jump to these conclusions, Nimbus. But there does seem to be some connection between the Vex and the Cloud Striders. It may explain why you and the others are able to enter the Vex network without the aid of splicers.
Can I time travel?
No, let's hope not.
Cool. Got any more for me?
Chioma Essie, research log, Veil interface. Maya and I have finalized a prototype interface for the Veil. Hopefully it'll allow our research team to investigate it in detail. The system's designed like an orchestra, with a central conductor directing a symphony of minds to act like a distributed network. The idea came to us by watching how collective networks like SIVA and the Vex operate. The hope is we can aggregate and parse the vast amounts of psychic data emitting from the Veil, turn it into something intelligible. If we're successful, The interface will provide us with a starting point for any future technological research tied to the Veil. The risks of such integration are high. The estimated mortality rates are... But I don't know what I'm doing. This is wrong. This is so wrong. We shouldn't... All she ever talks about is survival. Think big picture. What about your survival? What about your heart? My heart? I can't keep doing this. I can't. I can't.
Again, I see a shadow of myself in Maya Sandarish. The man I could have become had I let obsession continue to rule me. I'm worried what the next recording will reveal.
Me too.
Chioma SE. Research log. Veil interface. Supplemental. They're all dead. Chorus. Conductor. Everyone. It was too much. Swept their minds away like grains of sand on a beach. They're all dead. Maya called it valuable data points. Well springs and rivers are something. What have I done?
This killed their entire research team, but it sounds like... It's like...
Like their lives held no value to Dr. Sandarish. There's a troubling symmetry with data we've recovered from Titan. Data on the origin of the Witness. It, too, was once multiple people that became conjoined by the way of some sort of ritual with the Veil. Perhaps a conductor and a chorus. It is troubling that Dr. Sandarish seemed to be moving down that same path.
I don't like this, Osiris. I don't like this at all.
So we did learn about all these guys and all of their copies in the Vex network long before this DLC. And then what has happened since, with Maya Sandarish becoming the conductor and controlling everybody with the fragment of the Traveler, the echo of the Traveler or whatever. And killing 3 as we've done that storyline now, and it's a whole thing.
Chioma SE. Research log. Lakshmi 2.
What?
Maya's... I don't even know what to say. I'd recused myself from further experiments. Told her to take some time off. She refused. And the minute I wasn't there, she started hauling the brain-dead exos out of cold storage, hooking them up to the Veil interface. She burned through dozens of them, reversed the entire machine's design. Used a chorus of brain-dead exos to funnel data down to the conductor seat, projecting a mental imprint. Hers. I didn't know Lakshmi too, but Maya did. And now she's made this thing. It speaks with her voice, has some of her memories. The way it looks at me. It's like it knows something I don't.
Osiris, do you recognize that name? Lakshmi?
Yes. And no. Lakshmi, too, was an exo and once leader of a faction on Earth known as the Future War Cult. She died over a year ago. But she never once made mention of any of this. Of Neomuna, of Maya. Did she know? Did she remember? This is all as much a revelation to me as it is to you. It throws everything she did while in the last city into question.
I mean, if she was a copy of Dr. Sundaresh, then is she really dead?
I don't know. For now, I must deliver a rather uncomfortable report to Ikora.
Chioma Essie. Research log. The Veil. She did it. Maya connected people to the Veil. Our own scientists. And they survived. I should be happy, but... happy that all this horror wasn't for nothing? But I'm not. I'm disgusted. In myself, in Maya, in all of us. This thing, the Veil, it's some kind of web of consciousness. Just like the Vex network, but organic instead of artificial. It makes sense why the Vex want it. Paracausal simulations. There'd be no stopping them. I should be happy to be a part of history, to solve a cosmic riddle. Happy for Maya, happy for all of us. But I'm not. I don't feel anything. Maya is gone. The woman I knew may as well have died when we landed on Neptune. But her ghost still haunts me. This place. I don't know what to do. There's a generation of children born here now. This is their home. I don't know what to do.
Damn. Osiris, this is... I don't know if I want to listen to this anymore.
Obsession is a beast with long, sharp talons. A beast that does not so easily release its prey. Maya Sundaresh is but one victim.
That sounds like you're talking from experience.
Painfully so. But unlike Dr. Sundaresh, I found a way out of the beast's grasp before it was too late.
How?
By losing.
Yeah. Welcome back, Cypher. We're just listening to a whole bunch of audio logs. It's really interesting stuff about the Veil and about what it is and how everything's stuff. With what we know about Maya Sundaresh now, it's enlightening.
Chioma Essie. Personal log. Incidental. Maya's dead. I found her in the conductor's chair. Alone. Nobody knows what she was doing. Her copy, that thing, Lakshmi, is still developmentally incomplete. It doesn't understand what happened to Maya. I had it quarantined until we do something.
There's no dates on any of these files. There's no telling how much time is set between them.
Time enough for loss. How many are left?
3 more.
And let us hope there are yet more answers to uncover.
Chioma Essie. Log. Whatever.
Shit.
The war mind has reactivated. Our base on Hyperion detected network activity. They found us. Classified our location, Nephili Stronghold. We already estimate that Rasputin has attempted remote interference with our network, our research. It can't. I won't let what we learned here ruin more lives. I'm going to send Stargazer off-world to deal with the problem. They can take Lakshmi with them and do whatever. As long as it's out of the city, out of my sight. It's a risk taking an action off-world, exposing ourselves. But we have to. What we've done here has to be quarantined. The Veil is too much power. Too much for anyone.
Stargazer. That puts the time of this recording around the foundation of the Cloud Striders. Chioma must have been really old.
Stargazer is the one responsible for redacting Nephili's stronghold from Rasputin's records. Or Maya by proxy with Lakshmi. Fascinating. There's 2 more logs left. Once we've decrypted them, I will need to take time to contemplate the larger picture they present.
You and me both.
That's crazy. So Rasputin knew they were here and had his memory wiped.
The Veil is too great a power for humanity to wield responsibly. All that's left is to close down the facility. Neomuna will go on. Humanity will persist on the back of our unspeakable work. But I won't pass that guilt on to humanity's future. My hands can be bloodied. Let the children have innocence. And in my dissolution, I will find peace.
I don't know if I agree with Chioma's choice to hide the sins of the past. But I also do not know what I would do in her place.
Quinn says there's a data signature on this file, like something else was crawling the network. Vex signature. What's MSUND 12?
Maya.
There's 1 log left to decrypt. Perhaps we'll find out.
Years ago, back on Venus, the Vex simulated copies of us,
Yep.
Maya and I, trapped in a virtual hell. After so long, even hell can look like heaven, can't it? I'm tired. I'm done. Maya has to be out there. The Maya I remember. And all I want is one more moment with her. To hold her in my arms. Tell her that I love her. So she can tell me to hush one more time. If we learned anything from the Veil, it's that eventually we all have to learn to let go. So, I made contact with the Vex. I'm ready. And it's time to say goodbye.
In the end, Maya Sandaresh was consumed by her desire to understand and her inability to let go. She and Chioma lost everything in pursuit of knowledge. Chioma abandoned it all, sought to wipe the slate clean for future generations.
What did we learn from all of this?
That the Veil is darkness, the power of consciousness made manifest, as much as the Traveler is the light, the power of the physical world. The implications are great. But so too are the risks. As a younger man, I may have fallen into the same trap Maya did. But now I know better. We must proceed with caution, lest the river sweeps us away.
Crazy. Also says the Crypt Archive, so I'm gonna hit it one more time.
I found no more logs from Dr. Essie, but I have used her algorithm to crack the data core of the Vex conceptual mind.
That's the doodad we got from the Black Garden, right?
Indeed. The data within contained the Vex's blueprints for their artificial veil, the Black Heart. It all but proved Dr. Essie's theory. Dr. Essie theorized that the paracausal energy of the Traveler operated on a quantum wavelength parallel to electrons.
Magnets?
In simpler terms, the Traveler's power runs parallel to the forces of nature. Gravity, magnetism, sound, light. The Veil does this too. It is synchronized with the Traveler. Wherever the Traveler came from, the Veil may have as well. But what the Vex made, while connected to the Traveler, was inherently flawed. It did not create the link the Witness desired. Instead, it weakened the Traveler, created static in the flow of their cosmic forces. But it did reveal one intriguing possibility. That at one time, they may have been united. Part of a whole.
So, wait. Does this mean the light and darkness were the same once? One force?
Dr. Essie believed so. I am not as convinced. But it is a theory.
A game theory.
One many scholars will explore once this data is shared. But this data allowed me to calculate the telemetry of the beam the Veil fired at the Traveler. When the Witness linked to the Veil through a ghost, it created a faster-than-light connection of darkness to the Traveler's light. A bridge to the Traveler's consciousness, if it has one. But the beam did not stop at the Traveler, rather a point inside of it.
Inside? Wait, what's inside the Traveler?
No one knows. But if the data I've been able to extrapolate here is correct, that is where the Witness is now. Inside the Traveler. It may be the reason why the Traveler has gone dormant, its attention directed inward, where the true threat is. But I am speculating. There is more I need to study, but I fear it will take a substantially longer amount of time.
How long do you need?
Months. If we have that long left, that is. Until then, I suppose.
I do love the little things that they do as far as, you know, the environmental storytelling and stuff. Like, this railing has been taken away because obviously they were like going up and down and they had cable and stuff that they're obviously running. But like, the extra piece of railing, one's here and you sort of go, well, that's only one length. Where's the other one? Did it fall off? Like, no, it's just on the ground over here. But they didn't, like, there are a lot of games out there where they would bother. They'd just be like, oh, it's just a gap in the rail. Where's the railing? It doesn't matter. It's a game. Shush. Stop asking questions. But with this, it's like, there are the two pieces that were removed from here. And they're still here. So that whoever removed them could put them back one day. They did so good getting us ready for the final shape. This is the first time I'm hearing any of this. So I'm... yeah, it connects a lot of dots. Especially considering that we've not only had the final shape, but we've had episode echoes. And we've had Edge of Fate and all that sort of stuff. Like, it's very well done. Because, like, the hourglass, they were talking about getting notes from Maya Sundaresh's cabin or whatever. And the hourglass shape is not only an hourglass shape that is used on Kepler in reference to the 9, but also if you were to put the Traveller and the Veil together, the Veil is flat top, looks like the top half of an hourglass, and obviously the Traveller sitting underneath it could very easily look like the bottom half, where it's sitting, you know, embedded in the ground, like it was on... was it on the Witness's planet where it was embedded in the ground? There's somewhere it was sitting in the ground anyway, because I remember seeing it on a clip or something somewhere that it's the old comic things, videos, whatever. Not film clip. Cutscene. But yeah. On the EDZ in the Dark Forest. Well, that's the fragment of the Traveller. That's just like a piece that broke off. There's a shard of it there. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, but there's actually like there's one of the cutscenes shows the Traveller like long before it came to us. And I don't know whether it was the whirlwind, like the fallen, you know, the traveler leaving the fallen and stuff, and it was just sitting on a planet. It just looks like a mound, basically, with like when it takes off, it leaves a big crater in the ground. And if it had the veil on top of it, it would look like an hourglass, you know?
I've reached the extent of what I can glean from the research data.
What do we got?
Less than I've hoped for. But the last of Chioma Essie's research has led me to an intriguing topic. Ghosts.
Ghosts? As far as I know, Neomuna never had any contact with a ghost before you all showed up. We knew about them, but...
Precisely. Chioma Essie was researching the entanglement of light and dark without fully understanding either. Our ghosts are a link to the light of the traveler. Then how was the witness able to, on numerous occasions, communicate through them?
Is this about the magnets thing? The parallel energy fields, right?
Very good. In areas of darkness, the witness is able to create a link, not unlike what it created with the Veil and the Traveler.
Ah, like the Vex are able to hack into the Cloud Arc with their tech. It's a parallel connection.
And I believe that connection may not be one-sided. I believe that our ghosts may be able to leverage this connection against it.
Turn the enemy's weapon against them. Well, that sounds great. But how?
That I do not know. But what I do know is that while the witness is out of our reach, it is also out of the reach of our ghosts. Which means whatever lies beyond that portal, whatever is inside the Traveler, has left the witness blind to our actions.
And given us an opportunity to make a plan without it knowing.
Precisely. The witness has played all the pieces it can. This is its final act, win or lose. Whatever we do from here determines the fate of everything.
No pressure.
Yep. That's it. That's all the logs. It was either the Fallen or the Witness's home planet. Yes. It was one of them. It was one of them. I feel like it might be the Witness's one. And they like tried to introduce the Veil, and that's why it racked off. It just took off because it was... I don't want to be near that. Go away. Oh, hold on. My ear. I hate when you get an itch in your ear and it feels like it's about 3 inches past the center of your brain. Alright. We listen to all the logs of that. Like all of them. Is that quest done now, is it? Just come and listen. Come forth and listen. I'm gonna swing by Terminal Overload just to see if there's a chest there that we can crack. Cheeky, easy one. But if it's like there's no one there or it's taking forever, if it's within that first round, I'm gonna go straight back up to the hero, whatever. There we go. Alright, time to bring it home, Guardian. Good. This sounds like whoever is here is on the last wave. Because I gotta do one in each location. And it doesn't change until the next day. I forgot I didn't have nests. You're at the final boss right now? Me too! Whoa. Annihilate the fella. Robot. There you are. Ow. Go away. I'm busy. Leave me alone. Jerk stomping on me while I'm trying to do something else. All right.
You get it now, Max? You and your psycho cyber shenanigans are not welcome in this city!
There we go. Polymorphic engine. Well, Neomuna set might be good on Warlock with Swarmers. It's funny you should mention that because that's exactly what I'm wearing. Oh, fuck off. Get out of here. Yep, I have a full Neomuna set on. Everything gets unraveled. Grenades come back. Special ammo comes back. All very good. Feeds into each other pretty good. Because I need more helmets to drop. Because I only unlocked them after I had most of the set. So... Oh, that drops now too. Okay. Alright, so quest-wise... We've done one of the three, but we can't do the other two till later. There's not really anything else that we can do there. Cannot access while in activity. Oh, because I have to right away. Not allowed to fast travel because you loaded in at this end with people. How dare you? You have to drive away and then we'll let you go. But yeah, I figured it would be half decent at least with Strand. I didn't know how well to combine it, but I figured with the set bonuses and stuff that are going on, we may as well. Same as I'm assuming that Europa... Hey look, another knight. Hello, knight. Oh, big tank. Hello. But yeah, same as I'm assuming the Europa set probably has some good stuff to do with what is this? What are you? It probably has some good stuff that will help with you know, the cold one. Come on, brain. You cannot access other activities. Stop it. I'm a fire team. Stasis. That's the word I was looking for. Like, they could have really messed it up. They could have landed on, like, the middle of the city, but he was quite considerate in only landing, like, on some cliffs on the outskirts. No sparrow? Hmm. Very pyramid-looking sparrow.
How's it looking out there?
Same as always. Pretty colourful and stuff.
Check this out.
What? What am I checking out? There's nothing to check out. I don't understand. Can I only get to rank 30, or am I that close to the next rank that it's like, oh no, I'm that close, okay. Probably could have opened a chest and it would have been like, good job, you're done now. Now I have the hiccups. I'm surprised that, like, there's deterministic chaos. Is the assault rifle, not assault rifle, LMG that we got the other day. Pretty sure it is. So it's like, is that... Why is that not Strand, you know? Weave Walk. A small carved effigy of a puka, found in the Neomuna wreckage. With clarity of mind, you stride between this world and the next. Double press B. Dodge while airborne, so basically like Icarus Dash. To consume your melee energy and enter the weave, gaining damage resistance from combatants and players. Reactivate your air dodge or cast your rift to exit the weave, generating woven mail for you and nearby allies. While in the weave, your melee energy is drained, and you generate perched threadlings over time. Threadling hits generate ability energy. Okay, interesting. So, it drains your melee bit by bit, and you can just stay in there until you run out of melee? Will you get kicked out of it? Or can you just hang out? Interesting. You remember this breaking PvP? Yeah? I would assume that, like, not taking anywhere near as much damage, it probably would be pretty busted. We did get ourselves another triumph. Oh, we got triumph here, apparently. What's this one? All aspects, fragments, and abilities from the Puka Pond. Excellent. Anything in here? Any debriefs? Radio things? Nothing? Nothing? This one's like, go and do it again. Can't. Lost sector. Like, this says it's a mission, but it's not. It's just a fast travel point. There's no dungeon to do with Neomuna or the Vex network or anything, is there? Under Doctrine, Vesper's Host, Warlord's Ruin. Nah. I mean, that's okay, that's cool, that's fine. I would much rather, like, have a variety of things rather than just specifics. But it is unfortunate. They do have the strike, though, I guess. That's always good. It's always good. Tell me you cannot access other activities in this time. You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. Didn't used to drain melee. Had like 95% damage resistance, so you walk up to people and glaive them. That's really funny. Do we even have a Vex dungeon? Yeah, the tower, the tower. Tower of not Rasputin. That's a Vex one. Spire of the Watcher, that's the one. Although, yeah, I do have to admit, like, there's a pretty limited amount of Vex. I suppose, no, Prophecy's mostly taken. Prophecy's all taken, actually, I think. If I remember correctly. Shadowthrone's taken and Hive were mostly taken. It's interesting that the first couple of dungeons are pretty much all taken. It's weird, don't you think? Grasp of Avarice has fallen and a little bit of Hive. Duality's Cabal, isn't it? Is it all Cabal? Or Scorn? I don't know. Goes to the Deep's Hive. I don't know Sunder Doctrine. Never done it. Same with Vesper's Host. Vesper's Host, see, that looks Vexy, but it could be like, the Cabal are trying to steal this Vex thing. Go kill a whole bunch of Cabal. Warlord's Ruin is fallen. It's gone. Gone. Equilibrium's Cabal. That's the Imperial. Whatever. Pit of Heresy, with the way that looks. I've done Pit of Heresy. This is just clarity for this joke. Just clearing it out there. Pit of Heresy, that definitely looks like a Vex one. Anyway, it wasn't with it. Fire of the Watcher, yeah. Duality is Cabal, yeah. Yeah, because I know that's... I've seen a bit of the end of Duality, where you, like, ring a bell and travel to, like, the Nightmare Dimension or something. Yeah. It's kind of cool we have the same amount of raids as we do dungeons. Although, really, we have more dungeons than we do raids because they've brought forward Crota's End and Vault of Glass and King's Fall. I do love King's Fall. Played the fuck out of King's Fall and Vault of Glass back in D1. Good times. Arms Dealer, Highest Battleground, Conduit. Hypernet Current is this one. Isn't there... They do rotate stuff. Some people are like, oh, they didn't bring back such and such. They definitely rotate stuff. It's not all the same every week. Which is kind of annoying. But, like, I get it. Because they, Vesper's Fallen. Oh, there you go. Warlord's Discorn. Yeah. The dungeons are so good. Yeah. Yeah, the dungeons are great. Like, having something between a strike and a raid. Perfect. Perfect. Where is it? Yeah, they don't have it here this week. They definitely did last week. Because it was a, I can't remember what they're called. But it's a different... Because they've got a reclaim there now, which they didn't have a couple of weeks ago. See, they've got all of the Aramis's house, the Empire Hunts. They got all of them. But then they don't have the... They don't have all of the Defiant Battlegrounds. Or the Heist Battlegrounds. They don't have all of the Reclaims. They don't have all the Expeditions. Wait, do they even have... Or, no, that's probably an arena one, isn't it? Catch Crash? Yeah, Catch Crash. That's an arena one, 6 player. But there's, You need to do Sunder Doctrine. I'm not biased because I did contest. Yeah? Good. Sheriff Shield, you realise? Yeah, no. These are all just exotic missions. They don't... What was the name of the activity that was for... the splicers? And you did stuff for the Elixni. And Mithrax was there. And you would, like, do a defense thing on, like, the moon or wherever else, and then a portal would open up and you'd go into the VexNet. And it was all in, like, the neon 80s style, like, Hypernet Current. It was like that. They've got them. They exist. But they're just not there all the time, which is super annoying. Because if somebody's coming in and they're like, "Oh, I really like that mission. I want to play that again." Tough. Also, where are the PsyOps battlegrounds? The PsyOps battlegrounds are cool too. Like, the heist battlegrounds are good, even though they all kind of end the same. The lead up to the end is interesting. But they do all kind of end the same. I really like these ones from Episode Echoes. There's Conduit. What were the other ones called? They're down here somewhere. They're all here, but they're not next to each other. Yeah, Delve, Core. Maybe Conduit is after Delve. I don't remember what order they're in. But then it ends with, Encore. And it goes down one after another. It's Arena Ops. You're behind. Or I'm behind. Someone's behind. I'm looking at Catch Crash. Like, I'm glad that these are here, but we've had plenty of six-man activities that they, you know, they could have had. Like, I like that these ones, that all four of them are match-made, because they've only got 4, so you may as well match-make all 4 of them. I do kind of wish that they did the same as what they did with the strikes and stuff. And had a few of them match-made and then ditch the rest, you know? I don't know. That's just me. Many, many things are happening. Surprised there aren't more solo ops. I feel like there used to be. But they're custom little things, and I do like those too, because they've got different dialogue and stuff that actually talks about the fact that it's a solo op. Like, they actually... I don't want to say threw together, because that sounds like that they're bad, but they basically threw together a few solo strikes, effectively. And they're good. And they have different dialogue each time, and they definitely changed season over season as well, because they were talking about different things. Oh, I'm pretty sure they do. They have... Hold on, is it here? Oh no, that is. Never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Yeah. Anywho. A lot of really cool stuff. A lot of really cool stuff. Vodlings, I'm gonna call the episode there for those of you out there that are vodlinging, because we can't exactly progress with the next step of the quest here. So I'm gonna knock that out. Open up the next couple of chests. And then depending on what the next steps are, we'll see. If it's like kill 50 Vex or whatever, I might just power through it until we get to an interesting point. But I think this might be the last, like, quest that we have on Neomuna. So it's probably time that we go and do some other quests somewhere else. Maybe we do some more. Maybe we do some more Final Shape. Maybe we go back to Edge of Fate. Go back to Kepler. Get some stuff done there. I don't know, we got a lot of quests to do. We got a lot of quests to do, and all the time in the world to do it. That number's going down to 36. 36. Very good, very good. Well, it's 49 really, but still. Alright. If you're watching this tomorrow, 10 years from now, long after I'm gone, you're awesome, and I'm sure you'll hear from me again. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.